what's up, today? So we're gonna go and just like it always is a good like this line kind of thing. That's all of South Asia. Like it's gonna be like this area. I'll color it in. Okay, don't be confused with Southeast Asia as well. So about all of this is South Asia. This now looks like a British Raj. We could include Myanmar in it, but that's Southeast Asian. So yeah. So we immediately have Afghanistan kind of wanting to join us. The reason why is because the Taliban would be smacked, and there's like most of Afghanistan is Talibanese. So if they joined, they could really benefit. So they do join, and the Taliban's gonna get screwed now. So that ain't good for anyone really. Ain't good for no one. Well, in the army of the Taliban. So like now we have basically like this much. Basically just yeah. So they got smacked. So let's actually get started with the real stuff. Okay, so over here back in Myanmar we go, and well, Myanmar gets declared war on, and it's not a pretty war because this area is poor but strong, big populations, so they can recruit a lot of people. Yeah. Okay, anyways, this is Bangladesh's dream. Like, yeah, like the best dream in the world. So yeah. Also, everything's gonna be stable because Pakistan and India hate each other. So yeah. So in the first day, they managed to capture this much in just one day. Yes, one day. And I think they captured something like right here. Like, wait a minute. It's somewhere like right. It's somewhere there. It's like right there. It's right there. So they're gonna be aiming to capture that. But they also do some other stuff, which is an encirclement. And well, these troops are retreat to China, but some has to surrender to the South Asians. And so then, oh no. We eventually have this encirclement of the city. Yep, they managed to capture Rangoon. And we have the fall of Naypyidaw, which is the capital, okay. And then they split the country into two again. And we finally have the surrender of Myanmar. So in the peace treaty, they are fully annexed. And you guys can already tell what is going to be the big war. After they take out all of these 4 countries, they're gonna go into the Middle East, and definitely this, obviously. Very long border with, so tensions are starting to rise. So they do something a little different. They declare war on all these countries. Well, it was actually Thailand first, but then they did have a defensive pact, so that kind of activates these. So in the first hour we would have this panhandle fall. Like no one can't just disagree with me with that, and like dude, like no one can't, okay, like no one cannot. So I can, and also this moves the border, so like Yeah, I kind of do have to do that so I can actually do the invasion. It would be 100 times easier if I could just do like a unitition or something. I think that's what it's called, unitition. So like, yeah, it's bloody. So, like, why did we join this? Laos like, why? Laos is like, why did we join this defense pack anyways? We are gonna lose. So like, they surrender. Yes, they do surrender. Oops. Okay, so anyway, so start pushing in. But this was pretty dumb because they could just re-establish the country. And it is here they actually do union in the literal at war. They are complete screwed. They were screwed. So yeah. And also the Laos panhandle thing goes over to this union because they recaptured that. So yeah, not just it's a weird thing. So you can do that. Wait, why am I recording this part? Just wasted some time. Anyway, so they start pushing in. Yep, they start pushing in and it's not gonna go good. They capture all of the Laos area that they used to have. But that might cause an encirclement. It does do here. But over here Vietnam does that. So now they're really stuck here. But they can just do that. I mean, this was a large loss of troops. Same as Vietnam when they done the encirclement, but still, you know. So Thailand is screwed, like screwed, and well, we basically just have Vietnam, which decides to surrender quickly. Yeah, that's a good decision. Good decision, you know. Very good, actually. Okay, so let's take a look at a peace treaty. So in the peace treaty, we basically have full annexation of time, but a little bit of this area is Thai, but given to a sort of very pro-South Asian government. Well, yeah. So I'm pretty. I think I'm pretty sure they do have all of the Bay of Bengal, and now they're gonna go to the Middle East. So the first thing they do is declare war in Iran. This brings Iraq in it. Syria? I don't know if they'll actually do it. No, not on the blue team, red team. Yes, and also Kuwait would join that. This is basically just an example of Middle Eastern war. So like, yeah, I don't think Qatar would join this. It's pro-Iranian and pro-Saudi. And these guys would, you know, not like just yeah. What does Lebanon do? They don't get clapped because they're gonna be supplied anyways. I mean, like they're screwed. Okay, this is just gonna be normal Middle Eastern war. Well, Israel and Palestine, Qatar. Ooh, okay, let's get this island. Oh, okay. Turkey. We all know what they're gonna join. The blue team. Just joking. Like everyone knew that was happening. So Lebanon's really gonna get supplied here. Okay, let's start you tree. Okay, this is not gonna be pretty. Let's see, the first day what happens. Okay, so I haven't oh my god, wait, Dumbo. Capitulated. Okay, that's not actually gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Okay. When the first day they managed to do this? I told you the army is strong. Why did they not invade these countries? Okay, let's just say these countries that, yeah, okay, just, they're just, yeah, they won't stand a chance. I got confused with Stan. I didn't think all of these Stan countries except for Pakistan is stronger than Iran. Maybe like close. I don't know. These countries both have big populations, so like yeah. Anyways, enough of that talking. We're gonna go and like good strategy. Wait, why is not any fighting going on in the Middle East? Why? That's just so weird. Like, they're already fighting in the Middle East. It's a full Middle Eastern war. Almost full. But, okay, so this country is gonna be slapped. The South Asian help. They can just use South Asia can just land in the UAE, roll over the coast, take that over, so that capitulates. So, ooh, okay. So like yeah. Okay, let me just quickly do this. No, they're gonna do that. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna do that. Can you believe it? That's so crazy. Can you actually believe it? Oh my god. Okay, but they would probably join. Uh, you know, it's not just. Okay, let's take a look at next few months. Okay, so this is what happened in the next month. So, a lot of troops start just going up so they can retreat. Some troops does, but some are forced to surrender and Tehran falls. That was really a war there, wasn't it? Like, really a war. Like, really a war. So anyway, let's take a look at a peace treaty. Okay, so this is very interesting peace treaty. You know how I said they fully annexed all of these countries except for Kazakhstan? Well, they decided to split it up. And they also got a little bit of land from Kazakhstan because, yeah, it's a lot of land. But anyway, so we have Turkey, like, becoming really, really big. And we also have this Caucasus Union. So, yeah. And then we have this, and then we have Turkey getting so much land. Like they basically annex all of northern Iraq, basically almost all of Syria, and then they have access to the Caspian Sea. We also have the Iranian puppeted by you know who. We have Caucasus Union taking a little bit of northern Iran, and then we have Lebanon, which expands. Yep, and Jordan joining Saudi Arabia because if they didn't, then all they would get is deserted land, and they wouldn't really do anything with it. And over here, we have Oman becoming like the Chile of the Middle East. Also, the UAE gets a exclave, but like it doesn't really matter because they can just dock their like ships like here. Then like it's a good place unless you're like doing it like right on the Saudi boat, like right here, and then boom. Unless you're trying to supply this area. Also, I forgot to mention that Bahrain joined this because it's a really small country. This piece of land may be bigger than Bahrain. Probably actually. I don't know if there would be. I mean, that actually sounds pretty crazy. And since Oman was so pleased, Houthi gives those dumb exclaves to the UAE. Why does the exclaves even exist in the first place? Really annoying. Like, who needs them? Okay, who needs them? So you guys would be thinking, oh, this is the end of the video. Nope, it's not the end of the video, because we still have this giant left. Big giant. Well, yeah. So we have China very scared now. At this point, South Asia would probably be the strongest country in the world. Yes, stronger than the US. Wait, actually, oh my, no, don't do that. Okay, so yeah, even stronger than this country. So yeah, so like we're gonna have some rebels happen to make stuff even worse for China. By that we mean, but like basically all the mountainous parts, like declaring independence. I mean, actually, it's not really a surprise. China did make them. Yes, they did make them. Yeah, they did make them. Or whatever. So like anyway, so like all of this is great. Is great, and well, this piece has like has like a trillion of the South Asian people, so this would fall under hands. So we can really tell China's not in a good situation. And even worse when Manchuria rebels. There's a lot of rebels, huh? Like about this much. So China's in a big pickle. I mean, China is like the third strongest country in the world, like in the Empire video, but in real life it's second. Wait, what? I don't know. Wait, I forgot if Russia's stronger than them. Anyway, let's watch China getting clapped. So we immediately have troops just slapping here, just slap, makes the encirclement of the mountainous. Easily falls, it easily falls. And over here, this tiny little island falls. Yeah. Ooh, are gonna have Hong Kongese rebels, I like to call it. So yeah. What do we do? Okay. Like, yeah, they're just. So what does China do there here? I mean, like, Beijing is encircled right now by Manchurian troops. Captured. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's just have the surrender of China. There's absolutely no point in like China playing this war, especially with all the rebels. So let's do another peace treaty, the final one of the video. Yeah. Okay, so the peace treaty is, well, Taiwan. Wait, why didn't Taiwan join this? They would have definitely joined this. But Hong Kong gets a lot of land. Taiwan gets a lot of land. Manchuria gets independence. Tibet gets independence. The South Asian Union takes some land. You know, you can tell over here, but you can't tell over here. And Kazakhstan gets some free land. Xinjiang. Wait, are you even supposed to say that? I remember in an 80s Pro video, he didn't say it, but I know what the region is. So let's just hope YouTube doesn't cancel me. So Tibet gets independent, Xinjiang gets independence, and we have a new republic, a new government, okay? So I think that's going to be the end of my video. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and see ya.